Well, back to Motorsport Manager. Well, F1 Manager, man. It basically is Motorsport Manager, and we're here for the Dutch Grand Prix here in Zandvoort. Last time it was Belgium. It was a really fun race. AlphaTauri have took a massive step forward, and to be honest, Max was nowhere, but Sergio Perez dominated from start to finish. It was a weird weekend. I think in Zandvoort here we're going to find out what the cars truly are. We've had the summer break, we've came back in Belgium. It kind of looks like Red Bull the fastest car, but Max was nowhere, you know, and it will be interesting to see what happens here, but we're going to dive in. The championship's looking good. It looks like as long as we can just be a bit consistent towards the end of the season, Ferrari will see it out, win the constructors, and hopefully one of our two drivers will win the drivers' championship. But here we are in Zandvoort, Max Verstappen's territory. Let's win. Let's defeat him. So there is the weekend with Friday dry, with Saturday moderate rain, and Sunday partially cloudy. So very intriguing here as we go to practice one. Let's see how the car's looking. Hopefully we can get it to our liking going into qualifying. But oh, grid penalties actually. Verstappen's taking a grid penalty. That's amazing news. Bottas taking a grid penalty. Alonso taking a grid penalty. Mick and Vettel also taking a grid penalty. Very intriguing indeed. Practice 2, there are the results of Leclerc, fastest for Perez, for Sainz, for Verstappen. Is Perez going to attempt to mount a late championship fight? Who knows as we go into Saturday, and is it going to be raining? Nope, looks like it's dry here. With practice, just like Crofty said there, practice is about to end, so we'll see how that goes. But Red Bull seem to have took a bit of a step forward here in practice 3. Both Ferrari sitting in behind. And then look at Gasly. As I say, Gasly, I mean, that AlphaTauri looks quick. There is no disputing that. Mercedes kind of getting dragged back into like a midfield scrap. But it is what it is. And hopefully we can get the job done as we go into quali. Fuck, it's going to rain in 5 minutes. As you can see in that top right hand corner, we need to get the cars out. That's what that means, isn't it? Yep, it's going to rain in 5 minutes. Which means we need to get the fuck out. And we need to make these first laps count. I want us to get round. Ah, man, people are going out. Well, it's only Tsunoda. That'll do. Hopefully don't catch Tsunoda for the end of the lap. Oh, we got a tow. I don't know. The rain is a minute out. As you can see, tell you what, like guys, this could be one mixed up order. Because no Mercedes are out. One Red Bull is only out. But then again, not enough people's out to actually set a lap time for when it matters. But both Ferraris, I mean, I think we have secured our progress. As you see, it is raining.
Okay.
Let's see where these guys come across the line. I mean, invalid configuration. Alright, this is the first time I've actually did an episode post-patch, so that's interesting to see. But all these guys are going round. But see, that's fucked them. But as you can see, the track is actually drying up here with 5 minutes to go. So some people are actually on inters, some people aren't. I don't think you'll need inters very soon, if we're being perfectly honest. But let's see how it's going to go here into the closing minutes of qualifying. No more rain, so it's stopped. We've got a drying track. It's not dry. It says it's dry, but the rain is still on it. Track grip very low, so I doubt. I mean, I still think it could be a mixed up grid to a degree, but I doubt it's going to be insane here. As I believe when these lap times come in, everyone will be doing a good lap. As Perez can only go P15. Oh, I don't think Perez is going to get beat. Nah, he doesn't. Sergio Perez scrapes through. So does George Russell. But there's a few shocks in there, like Guan Yu Zhou and Alonso. I mean, you would expect those two to go through. I mean, 11th, 14th and 15th, Hamilton 9th. Fucking hell, I mean, look at that. A Ferrari 1-2 from Shinoda and both McLaren's Mick Schumacher. What's going on?
Wait a second, yeah.
And again, it's going to rain in 5 minutes, so send both the Ferrari boys out. I think Russell's kind of got the memo here that it's going to rain, so you need to get out. Right, so we're looking for a 9 as we did in that first session. Yeah, I mean, Sainz consistently off Leclerc. Not good. Not good at all. And now the rain is coming down, but the AI, man, they're supposed to be smartened up by this, and they're just no. Gasly does a 3.1 off. What's everyone else going to do? Verstappen's 12.6. He's already got a grid penalty. Hamilton in the drop zone. But it says it's going to dry up. Look, the rain's coming back. And if the rain, but then again, if they just go and stick inters on, you know, they'll be safe, Jack. So, what tyre are these people on? Inters. All on inters as we come to the end of the session. And what order is this going to be? Lewis Hamilton. They're in the final corner. You'd expect them to get through. You would. And he goes across the line. Nah, he goes through. Tell you what, man, the big boys have fucking been helped big time by the dry and then wet gimmick.
No more
So
rain.
no more rain. Looks like it's going to stay dry for the rest of the session. Which I don't know. I don't know what I kind of like the intrigue of rain, but I feel like for us to go well, we kind of need it. For it to go dry. I mean, I feel like in the rain you could have fucked up. Even though I know we got decisions right there in the first 2 sessions, but only time will tell. As Leclerc goes round the final corner for Verstappen, not much faster than. What to say? Like, he's fucking very slow. George Russell 4 attempts off Leclerc. Carlos Sainz splits. No, he doesn't split. Well, he does split Leclerc and Russell. That is the correct terminology, Stephen. Our final Q3 laps. Perez, man, very quick lap there to get P2. Verstappen manages to get P2, though he actually splits. As I believe if most drivers completed their laps. What about Sainz? Leclerc has, and Sainz is only P5. The championship leader, man. It's no good. It's not good, and there's your qualifying 3 results. Gasly, disappointing. But with grid penalties for Verstappen and Bottas are going downtown. So we're going to start Leclerc on the medium. We're going to start Carlos Sainz on the soft and see how our race goes. But it's going to be interesting to see here where Max and Bottas end up, because of course they would have factored in a decent bit here. But I believe Max is still sitting back there. Looks like P6 or something for Max. So I thought it was going to be a bit worse for Max, but Carlos Sainz P4, Leclerc P1. What can we do around the coastal city of Zandvoort? I'm hoping for a Charles Leclerc. Oh,
So we need to push.
I don't like that, man. He's kind of half fucking bottled up. Sainz only 91% tyre life. Jesus. Not good. Not good at all.
Okay.
As the car is very, very heavy. Let's go for a wee ride here around the countryside, mate. Perez and Hamilton just keep swapping places, Sainz and Verstappen just literally sitting in behind. But at this rate, man, you know, Leclerc's just keeping my gap to himself. With Alonso doing in P18, poor qualifying, Shinoda and Gasly doing pretty well. But you know, Leclerc's not exactly, you know, absolutely annihilating these guys. So I mean, at this point it is definitely a 5-horse race, depending on how that goes. But hopefully by the time Sainz needs to pit, we've got a gap willing for him to go in there, you know, with Shinoda just in front of Shinoda. 5.5 it is right now. But hopefully over time we can get that gap up to fuck.
At the moment, we are the fastest car on track.
Okay.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Several drivers have crashed. Looked like it was Fernando Alonso.
So there was a
We're gonna see. It looks like it was Alonso and Vettel. Let's see here. Crash involving multiple cars. Alonso's minding his own business. Sebastian Vettel. I mean, what is Sebastian Vettel doing? He's getting no right to even think about a manoeuvre there, and the stupid bastard goes for it. And now, Sainz gonna have to fucking defend from Max Verstappen. Put him in deploy. Hold that. I believe is he there? I don't know. You can't. Switching all these camera angles, but right, come on. Now we're in deploy. Can we get past Lewis Hamilton? That is the real question. Nope. Not if you're not getting in the fucking DRS, Carlos. What you doing?
Red Bull moved up. We can take a look now. We're just watching the
As you
Red
see,
Bull.
Perez overtakes. Well, he got overtook by Hamilton, then Verstappen's actually made it past Sainz, but there's quite an actual bit of gap there to Hamilton now, so maybe Leclerc will need to push his tyres a bit. What's happened there? Fuck me, there's a bit of a gap. Getting held up by a fucking slow moving Fernando Alonso. Don't understand that.
we can push a bit more.
Okay.
As Verstappen has moved up, well, he actually did move up, and Hamilton just overtook him. Alonso's wrong. I think Alonso's got basic. I think he's got fucking terminal car problems, man. After that punt for Vettel. Sector 3, there's a yellow flag. Is
Sounds like a spin.
Latifi spun? No real fucking surprise there. If we're being honest, right. Right. Let's just pit him now. Pit Carlos Sainz now.
Box, Carlos, box.
Right, that's that done.
Yeah, copy the box.
He comes out. Yep, that's perfect, man. He comes out 7 seconds behind Bottas. Hopefully those Shinoda likes of them can pit. He's doing a good job, El Carlos, right now.
Lift off needed.
Copy.
Hi, Fluffy.
Hello.
Sorry, I rang you because I have to walk over in 5 minutes.
Walk over.
Walk over, yeah, I was going to drive over, but my car's safer here, so I thought, no, not risk it.
You look beautiful.
Thank you, you look very fluffy. Very fluffy indeed.
Why does it always happen to me, Amy?
The door,
Yeah,
that was quite funny.
it wasn't it?
Yeah. Over there's horrendous, babe, and I doubt it's probably worse now because people are getting out of work and shit.
Yeah, fuck's that time? Fucking hell.
Payday for some people. There's a 25% wine offer on. The people are getting this now that the weather's bad, it's like more people come in now, like not as bad. So I just can't be arsed. At least I've only like 3 hours to go now.
Exactly. We FaceTime later.
Yes, definitely. So I love you,
Oh. I love you more.
and I really miss you. And when I got into my car and saw that we hat, it made me very sad.
It's your hat. It's not my hat, your hat.
I took it off and we wore it when going outside, and it reminded me of you sitting there.
I'm sorry.
But you know,
It's okay.
but I'm tired now.
Oh, baby girl.
I want to go home.
And cuddle.
I want to go to our bed.
Our bed. In the middle of our bed. Our bed.
Race?
What?
You finished your match even?
Not a race. Leclerc's first, and I just put it signed, so he's 10th.
Nice.
Playing this while the other FIFA fit uploads, so
I know.
I'm
Very
very
good.
productive. What?
My laptop's okay?
Yeah.
Good.
You a little bit bunged up?
Yeah, just like tired.
We should slow down. We should slow down.
You look so not me house cooked.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you more. We FaceTime later.
Yes. May I leave you to walk over, Fluffy one? One momino. Papi is a man.
Oh,
Look.
it is. Oh, look at you.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Very professional. Find the manager again. Yeehaw. Good, baby. Have you got something to eat?
I had a boiled egg. 2 boiled eggs.
Have more.
I had cookie crunch. Where's my bowl?
Good boy.
Good boy. And I had pussy this morning, so I don't need to.
Little D. You just know how to fucking devour me, don't you? I just like letting you just take me. Use and abuse me.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, I finished at 7, so can I ring you on my way home?
Of course, Fluffy.
Okay.
I'll let you walk over now.
I wanna go over, Stevie.
I know, but you have to. You have to be a big girl and go over to the other playground.
Yeah.
The other playground.
Next one I can, hopefully I'm not just shoved on the till.
Hopefully not, Fluffy, but you probably will be.
I know, I'll text you when I can and stuff.
No problem, okay? Love you.
I love you so much. I'll speak to you soon.
Okay, Fluffy, goodbye.
Miss you.
No.
Enjoy. I'll speak to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye bye, sex.
Bye-bye. So at this point in the race, I mean, we are trying to save fuel with Leclerc, but it's just not going down. You know, and Verstappen, for all he's not really doing, man, him and Hamilton have edged closer this entire time, and Sainz is going to get pretty close to the back of those midfield guys, who I believe are on softs. I mean, they should be pitting soon, like. Hamilton, Perez, pit. That's good. Scientists beat all them and Zoot. going to pit Charles Leclerc. Right, so we're going to pit Leclerc, put him on to the hard compound, and then that will be it sorted. Hopefully that goes according to plan.
Copy, box.
Oh, for starting pits at the same time? Fucking hell. But fuck, Russell and Gasly have stayed out. What's that all about? I don't know what's going on there. Compounds are they on? Mediums? They can go a bit, like, that's the thing. That is the fucking the $1 million question there. Look at that gap Carlos Sainz got to fall back into. Or maybe not, actually, it's just completely fucking disappeared. Never mind. Never mind. This shall be interesting. Doing it. Oh, that's brilliant. Both of them pit, which leaves Leclerc to do his own thing, but Max Verstappen is close behind, but we're fucking losing a bit of fuel, that's the only thing. To fucking save something. We need a safety car, man. Ideally, that is what we need. We need a safety car to save as much fuel as possible, because at this rate we're not saving enough.
Copy.
But Russell and Gasly, man, they're going to be coming after Carlos Sainz, which ain't good. So Carlos Sainz, we're going to put on deploy for a few laps here, and hopefully you can lay the smack down. I don't really know what to do, because with Leclerc, we are going to lose track position if we keep on conserving fuel. But you have to conserve fuel. That's the only thing. And is this a one-stop race? Can we truly go to the end on these tyres? Not with signs. So I don't know, guys. We're kind of stuck in a bit of a dilemma here. What to do? Max Verstappen lines us up here at his home Grand Prix. He had a grid penalty and everything. Seems very familiar with the real life season, but Leclerc does enough to defend his position. Carlos Sainz, the engine has serious damage. Beware, fuck, manage pace. What are you supposed to do with that?
Someone spun out.
Magnussen spun. It looks like Verstappen's going to get past Leclerc, but he kind of bottled it. I don't really know what to do with fucking Sainz, man. I really don't know what to do with Carlos Sainz then. Because we're trying to manage everything, but it's just no happening. Verstappen does eventually get past Leclerc, or does he? Leclerc hangs on. We're trying to save fuel, and we kind of just need to let him go. I don't really know what the course of action is to do there. I don't. I really don't, guys, and that's the fucking problem. As Carlos Sainz has fallen back into the clutches of Russell, Gasly. It's kind of turned into a disaster here at Sandford, for being blunt about it. As George Russell blasts past Carlos Sainz, and Gasly's going to be next.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
3.1 off Verstappen, Sainz, 5 seconds behind Gasly.
Copy.
What happened, Ferrari? What happened? What truly happened? I mean, what do you do with Leclerc? I mean, do you pit for softs, drop down to 4th and try and fight your way back for a potential win, or do you just accept second? It's probably just a case of accepting second, if we're being real. So, but with Sainz, I mean, we're not going to get 6th. In fact, we could finish lower than 7th, so you've just got to stay out. But to start his final lap, we're going to put Leclerc up to aggressive and hit his engine onto deploy. Hopefully hoover that fastest lap clean off him, but I don't know, guys. It's been a bit of a fucking disaster, like, for being honest.
And last lap.
Wins from Leclerc, from Perez, from Hamilton, Russell. It's going to be Gasly, Sainz. I mean, Alphas could maybe trade positions there, but that's about it. And aye, 5 constructors inside the top 10. It's a bit of a disaster. I mean, I guess it could have been worse with Sainz's engine. He could have blew up, but I mean, starting 4th, finishing 7th, getting beat by an AlphaTauri, getting beat by Russell, who started low down. It's not ideal. It's truly not ideal. But Leclerc did get the fastest lap, which is good. We go to the drivers. As you can see, the championship's closed up. Sainz didn't get enough points, so it's 27 covering the top 3, and Leclerc's 15 behind Sainz. Just shows you what a win does. Constructors though, Ferrari still looking good. We're what, 81 ahead? That's good. Can't complain with 81. Or is it, no, is it 81? Or is it not, 79 ahead even. 79. As we head to Monza, well, you can't job it the faithful there.